From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Rob Westgate. The former governor of the Bank of Canada appears to be gearing up for a run at the Liberal leadership post. A spokesman for Mark Carney says more than 24 Liberal MPs have shown interest in his potential bid for the top job. Candidates have until January 23rd to make it official and must pay $350,000 in entry fee. The new Liberal leader will be announced March 9th, which means candidates have just 8 weeks to court voters and sign up party members. 11 deaths have been reported in the wildfires consuming parts of Southern California, and a new evacuation order has been issued for the Palisades fire, covering new flare-ups on the eastern side of the blaze. At the same time, some residents have begun returning to their still smoldering neighborhoods to search for memories, even as the threat of new fires persists. Meantime, Canada is stepping up to help, sending 2 more Quebec-based firefighting aircraft and a team of senior specialists from BC south of the border to help with the deadly wildfires. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says he told California Governor Gavin Newsom that Canada and the United States are more than just neighbors. Canadian Emergency Preparedness Minister Harjit Sajjan said Thursday that Canada was ready to deploy 250 firefighters, aircraft, and other resources. The U.S. Supreme Court seemed likely to uphold a law that would ban TikTok stateside beginning January 19th. Officials at the popular social media app were told that they had to divest from their China-based parent company, citing national concerns. TikTok attorney Noel Francisco says the U.S. Justice Department calling TikTok a potential spy tool is not enough of a reason to ban it.
We don't normally think of speech as dangerous. The Supreme Court has repeatedly said speech is not dangerous. And you don't shut down a speech platform because you're worried about speech being dangerous. That is the whole point of the First Amendment.
Parent company ByteDance has said it won't sell the short-form video platform, and Francisco said a sale might never be possible under the conditions set forward in the law. New Orleans officials are projecting confidence in their security plans as the city prepares to host the Super Bowl and Mardi Gras. The city was rocked by a New Year's Day terror attack that killed 14 people, leaving many questions over security lapses unanswered. Now, the 11th Super Bowl, hosted by New Orleans, February 9th, is expected to draw an estimated 100,000 visitors to the city, and Mayor LaToya Cantrell says they're working hard to make sure the city is safe.
We know that we're ready, but guess what? We're wanting to double down on those efforts just to make sure if we can harden target areas, we're wanting to do that.
Some 400 city police officers will be on patrol along with other local, state, and federal authorities. And finally, overseas, where a convention of the far-right party Alternative for Germany is being met by protests as it and other major parties launch their campaigns for the country's election next month. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Carolina Hurricanes make it 3 straight wins, downing the Vancouver Canucks 2-0. The Montreal Canadiens edged out the Washington Capitals 3-2 in overtime. The Habs are now 9-1-0 in their last 10 games. Another game going to overtime was the LA Kings and Winnipeg Jets, 2-1 Kings win. Elsewhere around the league, the Detroit Red Wings won their 6th game in a row with a 5-3 victory over the visiting Chicago Blackhawks, and the Utah Hockey Club topped the San Jose Sharks 2-1. Over to the NBA, where the Bucks, Pacers, Pelicans, Kings, Thunder, Bulls, and Nuggets all find the win column. And in some MLB offseason action, the Toronto Blue Jays have agreed to terms with right-handed pitcher Jeff Hoffman on a 3-year contract worth $33 million U.S. The 32-year-old made 68 appearances for the Phillies in 2024, earning his first career All-Star nod after striking out 89 batters and walking 16 over 66 1/3 innings of work. From the Canadian Press, I'm Rob Westgate.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.